bienvenue, bonjour.
Good morning.
We're back at Disneyland Paris.
It is literally freezing out here.
Look, even all the plants are frosted with ice. But that is just fine.
Because after all, the winter weather fits the theme.
And that theme is Christmas. So here we go, back into the worlds of history, discovery,
and ageless fantasy.
Here at Disneyland Paris. Oh, look at this. Even the horses have winter outfits on. How sick is that?
Hey!
Goofy was in there.
Always nice to see some familiar faces.
Oh, look at this. The Main Street Paddy Wagon is all decked out.
So you can feel festive while they take you to jail.
I love this park. Even when it's freezing out here, there's just so many cool little details. It's wonderful, wonderful.
And look at the size of that Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, it's good to be back. Look at these Chippendale snowmen out here. Fun fact, in France, Chippendale
Are called tick and tack.
weird. Tick and tack and talk over here. Ah, c'est bon. Main Street here has a lot of similarities to Disney World, but I love how it has so many unique things, like this little house over here in Town Square where the White Rabbit is meeting and greeting.
Ah, Joyeux Noel, Bambi.
Oh, I've been waiting a long time
To come back here and see this.
Main Street at Christmas time.
I love these massive garlands.
Look at the size of those things.
Ooh, look at this. Fill her up.
Yeah, the gas station. The old-timey cars everywhere.
Out of the way.
The fashion? Oh man, she looks cool. Oh yeah, Walt's Restaurant. You know, I heard they're turning this into Club 33.
Oh, and look at this guy. I miss you, Jacques Belly.
This guy is always here to greet me. And check it out, apparently this other Emporium greeter was here way back in the day when they opened Euro Disneyland.
But has been missing for years. Man.
He looks a lot like Don Rosa, you know, the Scrooge McDuck guy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's the most beautiful Main Street of them all.
And the icing on the cake?
It's the castle at the end. Wow, now that's a castle. More than twice the height of the original Sleeping Beauty castle in Anaheim. Le Chateau de la Belle à Bois Dormant here.
Is, I think,
The prettiest Disney castle of them all.
and if looks weren't enough for me,
I would still think it was the best.
because this castle is home to my favorite Disney character.
Well, next to Fred McMurray, that is. The freaking dragon. Look at that thing. This is so awesome. One of the largest animatronic figures at the time. This dragon's been here since the park opened in '92, sleeping well and periodically waking to roar out and terrify the children. Look at its tail wiggling around over there.
They definitely added some more lights to this cave.
It's looking a lot more visible. And I think the dragon here even got a little bit of touch-up work. Looking good. Whoa, wow. Oh, you're insulted, I see. Looking great. Looking great.
Was it something I said?
Wow. Look at all that smoke coming out of the dragon right there.
Guess that's the benefit of it being freezing today.
Extra special effects. Oh, yeah. Ooh, look at this.
They reopened the stairway to Merlin's shop.
Oh, I love that. I was always a big fan of the Sword and the Stone. So seeing Merlin's workshop here with all his knickknacks and paddywhacks around is a good time.
I love the way that this castle has 3 stories you can explore.
The basement with the dragon, the ground floor here with the Christmas shop, and of course, the sweet upstairs portion that tells the story of that very famous, very sleepy Princess Aurora. Wow. It's more impressive every time I see it. The snoring knights over here. Maleficent's pet bird turned to stone. Tapestries.
This is a castle, and we have many tapestries.
But if you are Scottish Lord, then I am Mickey Mouse. Oh yeah, and best of all, the sweet castle balcony. It is so awesome to get a bird's eye view of Fantasyland.
Oh,
Almost forgot about the snails on the spires. How Frenchy, escargot. Now, of course, we came here for Christmas. Disneyland Paris has become kind of a Christmas tradition for us now.
and we were planning on spending a couple of days here,
But there's some crazy strikes and protests going on in France right now.
that are all about to pop off.
So just in case today ends up being our only day at Disneyland Paris, we're gonna try to make it count.
So as much as I love all the Christmas stuff here,
Like this giant castle-shaped advent calendar, today we're gonna shake things up and mix our Christmas with a little bit of terror.
because the dragon isn't the only thing here that got a little touch-up work.
Since the last time we were here,
My favorite Frontierland attraction.
has had a total and complete makeover. I'm talking about the wildest haunted house in the Old West, the Phantom Manor. Look at this new broken roof slats, new broken railing, even a whole new gazebo over here to the side for character meet and greets, featuring at the moment Jack Skellington as Sandy Claus.
But it's not just the outside that's been all reconfigured. The whole story in there has been changed.
It still centers around young Melanie Ravenswood, who wants to get married, but her controlling father refuses.
And of course her parents are mysteriously killed, they vanish.
And a mysterious phantom appears to stop her from getting married anyway.
But now instead of one groom who's mysteriously murdered and hung by the Phantom,
Melanie has 4 different suitors.
each one of whom meets a grisly and mysterious fate, as we'll see in the stretching room.
Another big change is they've added back in
Some of the original English narration.
by none other than Vincent Price.
In fact, the whole beginning is different.
Welcome, curious friends. It is so nice to have guests. Nous sommes ravis de vous accueillir, humbles mortels, dans ce mystérieux manoir. You may not believe it, but beauty once lived in this house. Phantom Manor. And now, curious souls, come. I have more to show you.
Our tour begins here, in this gallery, where you gaze upon the sweet innocence of youth. Kindly step all the way in and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now.
Perhaps you'll sense a disquieting metamorphosis.
It appears everyone is doomed at Phantom Manor.
Even you. Notice this. This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. OCD.
I didn't mean to fight prematurely.
Venez donc faire la connaissance de la future mariée dont la beauté vous donnera des frissons.
Whoa, so different. Man, look at this in here. All of the lightning portraits on the wall have changed as well. Look at this crazy duel. That guy's cheating. And most different of all, here we have Henry Ravenswood, the father, and you can clearly see there's no more mystery as to who the Phantom is. It's none other than Henry himself. Oh, I love the way they've switched things up in here. And there's a big change right at the beginning, because look back there behind the loading area. That's Melanie, the bride-to-be. Heck yeah. You used to have to wait till the ride itself started to get a glimpse of her. But now you see her right from the gate. Oh, wow, check this out. Even Grandma got a makeover. She used to be green. Wow, look at those new rain and storm effects in that big window there past the bride.
That is awesome.
Ooh, it's moving. Time to head in to the Phantom Manor. Supposedly, these are all new doom buggies, and you have to lower the bar manually now. Oh, wow. Dude, look at that. That is one impressive opening scene. All right, lower the bar. And in we go.
I feel like it got a lot darker in here.
All right. We are now headed into the house, and in this area where we used to get our first glimpse of the bride, they have added a wiggling knight in shining armor.
A little nod back to the original Haunted Mansion.
Ooh, and check this out. Now instead of just the bride back here, the Phantom is behind her, and he has new glowing red eyes. Oh, wow. All new effects in here. The rain, the piano player's different. Might have changed from the way it used to be. Seems like the endless hallway is still intact. Oh, wow. Someone really wants to get through that door. Look at those skeleton hands there. I heard they touched up the clock to make it match the souvenirs more closely. That's pretty cool. And, oh, wow. Look at this. Total lighting upgrade for Madame Leota's seance room. Not only that, they've changed the projection on her face. The voice is still the same, but this one looks a lot better than the old version.
Joy now that nuptial doom. A ravishing bride
it comes. The famous ballroom scene. Look, the Phantom is no longer in the window. Now he's standing right behind Melanie. Dude, this is so cool. I heard when they relaunched the Phantom Manor, they tried to change the soundtrack to match the Haunted Mansions back in the United States. But people got upset. And so the Phantom Manor music was put back in. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how much I love this ride.
C'est bon, no?
All right, we're headed into Melanie's room now. Her portrait's still over here, but check this out. Her mirror is totally changed. And you can see the Phantom in it. The mirror used to be a reference to an old Victorian piece of art. And now it's totally changed. Oh my gosh, look at this. The Phantom has been upgraded. Oh, no, no, no. No getting buried alive today, please. Oh, the Hellhound is still here. But now he's got green eyes instead of red. Still scary. Uh-oh. We're being buried alive. Oh, no. Melanie's looking for her lost fiancés. Oh, man. I love this part. It gets so dark and grim back here. Whoa, whoa. Careful, lady. So scary. Of course. They know how to lighten the mood down here, too. The Phantom Manor is one of the coolest things ever. We got the Dream Finder over there with the voice of the ghost host in Anaheim. This guy's shooting his donkey. Oh, all of the figures here in ghostly Thunder Mesa have got a major upgrade. They move so much more fluidly. Their faces are all ghastly green. Even the Phantom got a huge upgrade. Whoa! You're not hanging me, buddy! And check this out here at the exit where the bride used to sacrifice herself for us into the light. Her 4 fiancés are buried here in the crypt. This one's holding a wedding ring. And then at the end, instead of a hitchhiking Phantom like we used to have, it's the bride herself tagging along. And she's asking if we'll marry her. Ooh, almost makes it seem like she's in on the murders. Oh man, that was awesome. I mean, I love the Phantom Manor so much, I'd love it no matter what they did to it. These changes seem like a serious upgrade. Oh, wait a minute, this is weird. They still have the little Leota voice, but the little Leota is missing. So many changes. I'm not even sure if I got them all. Well, I guess we shouldn't ride Phantom Manor over and over all day. But I gotta tell you, I wouldn't mind if we did. Oh, I love the Boot Hill Cemetery area. That's what makes Disneyland Paris so awesome. Just all the money they threw into theming when they built Euro Disneyland. Look at that. It's Henry Ravenswood's grave right there, and his wife Martha. Of course we know his spirit's not in that grave. It's in the manor. Getting all phantom about it. Well, all right. If we were only gonna do one thing, it was gonna be the Phantom Manor.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Poor Allie was so upset last time when it was closed for refurbishment. Feel better now that you got your spooky on?
Oh yeah.
You visited your favorite haunted house? I've only just become acquainted with them, but I gotta say, so far, I like the changes. Wow, look at this beauty. The rivers of the far west. It's beautiful out here in Thunder Mesa. Kind of weird that they still have the Mickey's 90th birthday party cakes out here. Maybe they're just thinking, it's only 10 years till the 100th. I really wish I could ride Big Thunder Mountain on that island over there. But probably not wise when I still have this neck problem. See, look, it says right here, no neck problems. Oh, I figured out what I want for Christmas. A new neck. You know what's weird is there's this whole area past Big Thunder Mountain I rarely ever see. I always forget there's this giant Big Thunder Ranch style barbecue barn. And character meet and greets like Woody over here. I like Woody and Buzz, but I prefer Buddy and Woods. Wow, they've got Goofy hiding over here too. Someday I'd really like to come here in the summertime. Because during the winter, they keep the Frontierland playground closed. Look at that, they got little canoe slides and everything. But even more than that, I'd like to come in the warm season because I believe Disneyland Paris is the only theme park left with a functional keelboat ride. I can just make out part of the keelboat behind that building right there. Just like Davy Crockett and the River Pirates. I just want to come back so I can feel like Mike Fink king of the river. I mean, you guys know me, I love the Old West. And sadly, at home, Westerns are a little out of vogue, but people in Europe love the Old West.
We love their castles and knights in shining armor.
And they love our mythology, cowboys and Indians. Hey, look at this.
Someone tell Lorelai and Rory.
This is where all the anvils went. It's kind of funny, because even back home when I'm out in the actual Old West,
Most of the visitors I see are from Europe.
whoa! I think maybe in the process of coming to terms with some of the more unsavory aspects of westward expansion, we kind of lost touch with our own mythology.
Ah, good old Davy Crockett.
Getting that mirror shot and catching the bullet in his teeth.
Another Davy Crockett in the River Pirates reference.
Anyway, as a big fan of Western history,
I gotta say, I enjoy coming out here.
to Disneyland Paris' mega frontier land.
Alright, before I see the rest of the park,
I am starved, so I'm gonna head back down this way, down Main Street, where I believe we just missed the Christmas parade.
ugh, I can barely talk, my lips are numb.
And head on back past that steaming cup of coffee on the billboard up there, back to the Disneyland Hotel for a little grub.
Hey, it's Santa!
Pere Noel, as they call him here.
Bonjour, Pere Noel! Joyeux Noel!
Merry Christmas!
Wow, Christmas is popular here.
Okay, definitely one massive upside to Paris.
It's being able to stay in a hotel.
Built right over the main entrance makes it a lot faster to pop in and get your stuff. Not to mention thawing out while you eat a little bit.
Gluten-free chicken burger coming right up.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Well, dang, looks like we made it back just in time to miss the second Christmas parade.
Well, that's okay. It's the same parade as last year. Oh, man.
I almost forgot about Discoveryland.
Probably because at the moment,
It's the land where you discover that there's a lot of refurbishment going on. Look at this, the Autopia is under construction. Hyperspace Mountain is closed. Weird. It's not all closed. The Orbitron is still open, of course, as well as Buzz Leclerc Laser Blast.
I almost said labor blast. What the heck is a labor blast?
And the Videopolis Theater here is open as well.
With the old Christmas show in there.
Oh yeah, and let's not forget about Star Tours.
There's a lot of rides over here.
Dude, I'll never forget standing out here in 20-degree weather, waiting for them to close the original with their little exploding droid ceremony.
Back then, this was a little store.
And the X-Wing was located more over in that direction. It was weird. This store had some old, weird Mighty Ducks references and stuff in it. Now, though, it's got a Darth Vader meet and greet inside.
Probably a better use of the space.
Oh, here's another thing I've never seen open in the winter.
Oh, and something new.
Mickey's Philharmonic has moved in.
To the Discoveryland Theater back here.
Nice. It's too bad about Space Mountain being closed, because just like with Big Thunder Mountain, the Paris version is a serious upgrade.
Not that I could ride it at the moment anyway.
But there's one attraction here everyone can enjoy.
Captain Nemo's Nautilus.
Oh, yeah. Dude, now that I have Disney Plus, I really need to go back and
Rewatch 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
I don't think I've actually watched that whole movie since I was like 10 years old, yet I still love coming on board Captain Nemo's ship every time I come to France.
I guess I'm just a big fan of what's cracking.
That's some shocking stuff. Very different from the Nemo in Anaheim. Alright, and now that we've resurfaced,
I think we'd better make our way towards Fantasyland.
because the sun does go down really early here in the winter, like 4 o'clock.
And about that time, they close everything over there.
For the fireworks show. Ooh la la, I like this little back path to Fantasyland. Kind of looks like something from Enchanted Forest in Oregon. Look at this frickin' tree. It's like a cross between a pine tree and a cactus. What the heck? I've been seeing Goofy everywhere today.
Oh, wait a minute. What if I haven't?
What if it's all just been in my imagination? I always forget about this little pocket of Fantasyland.
Before they realized Euro Disneyland wasn't going to be an instant success.
I believe they once had plans to put a Little Mermaid ride or some other dark rides back here.
Well, they still got the space.
Ah, small world in Paris. So colorful. Where le monde est petit.
Ah, ma petite poisson, ma sans gluten croissant.
See, look at this. It's only like 2 in the afternoon and already the sun is getting a little low in the western sky.
You know, of all the things I love about this park, probably the most important one
is that there's so many references to old school Disney stuff, like the old mill, Alice in Wonderland. Hey, Pinocchio! Go to school! A la escuela! Mr. Toad!
A restaurant here, by the way, not a ride.
And no, even though it's France, they don't serve frogs. Peter Pan, of course, seriously. It's all based on old school Disney stuff. Either the old classic movies,
Or animated shorts.
or
classics from the original Disney theme parks. I totally get why they rip out old stuff sometimes and replace it with things they think are going to be more relevant. But that's why I'm so stoked on Disney Plus, because now everyone has access to the classics at the click of a button, making all the classic Disney stuff relevant to kids all over again. I always liked Disneyland Paris because of all these old school references. You know, it made me nostalgic for the past. But now with Disney Plus, hopefully all the Disney classics are part of the present and will be with us in the Disney theme park's future. Speaking of classic nostalgic references to the past, look at this. Disneyland Paris still has smoking areas. How do you say smoke them if you got them in French? Alright, I'm itching for a ride. Oh, and apparently Cinderella is too. Look at that. Everyone's so excited. Au revoir, Cendrillon. Let's see, should we go on Storybook Land or... Wait a minute. I forgot about Les Petits Trains du Cirque. Ooh, 35-minute wait. Yikes. Ah, who are we kidding? It's worth it. Ooh, Sauvage. Feroce. Ooh, Casey Jr. is a very popular choice. That's how you know it's spectacular. Whoa. All right, here it comes. Ooh, sick. We're gonna get the back seat. They're about to put the Miki back there. Your Miki is breaking the law. All right, buckle up. Because this Casey Jr. is much faster than the one at home. It's like a roller coaster. Whoa! Look at this. It's going so fast. I like it because it's still not too fast. Like it's still slow enough and kind of cutesy. But it's fast enough and it jiggles enough just to make it a little more exciting. Oh, look at all the scenery out here. This is awesome. You get to see all the same stuff that you see on Storybook Land boat, just at a much faster pace. Wow, much, much faster. We're back. Well, it may be a short ride, but at least it's fun. Oh, yeah. That sun is getting low. Guess we better take our last looks at Fantasyland here before we completely run out of time. Luckily, we only have one land left, Adventureland. But before we head over there, since it is Christmas time, I'd really like to pop into the Christmas shop under the castle. I'm a little behind on my Christmas shopping. People like getting Christmas stuff for Christmas, right? Maybe not though, because then it's like, yeah, Christmas present. I'll just put this away with all these decorations until next year. Oh boy, I'm overthinking it. Wow, they always have so many different kinds of Christmas ornaments in here. Look at this. They even have Mean Girl's Tinkerbell. And speaking of Tinkerbell, look at Christmas Tinkerbell plush. Oh yeah, tons of Christmas plush. Look at this. They even have plush Tick and Tack. Ah, of course, the Tick and the Tack. Oh, look at this. French Santa Mickey, Pere Noel. And let's not forget about Minnie. Oh, wow. They even come in gingerbread form. Oh, and baby form. Oh, look at Christmas Pluto. And Christmas Pooh. Everyone loves a good Christmas Pooh. Look, I didn't notice that the lamp ornament has an mini living space inside. Dang, a lot of good stuff in here. Oh, wow. They've got fancy Christmas cards, Christmas activity sets, Christmas statues. Oh, wow. I really like that one. Ooh, look over here. They got tree toppers with Mickey on them. And oh, we found the mother load of Disneyland Paris Christmas candy. Ah, Joyeux Noël, bonbon. Oh, what is this? Create your own holiday cards kit. People in France love to color. Oh my gosh, look at this small world music box. That is awesome. Oh, and look at these nutcrackers. These guys I recognize, but who the heck is that? Big V? All right, well, I don't see any chestnuts roasting on this open fire, but I do see plenty of babes in Toyland style plush toy soldiers. Whoa, and something weird. Something I've never seen before. Santa hat with faces on them. Look at, there's even a Mickey Mouse one. The face doesn't go down over your eyes, right? Like there's a little thing stopping it. Yeah. That is so strange. You have two faces. You're two-faced. Wait a minute. Now I'm two-faced. Whoa, man. It's starting to fill up in here a little bit. Guess we better grab our presents and go. I'd show you what we got, but that might give someone a spoiler. Oh no, speaking of spoilers, someone dropped an ornament. They're picking up the glass by hand. Never do that.
dangerous.
Oh, wow. Well, as you can see, the sun is really starting to go down now. But check this out. The castle water fountains are going crazy to the tune of classic Christmas music. Wow. Well, that was unexpected. I have had the worst timing today. Kept missing the Christmas parades. Kept missing all the Christmas shows. Well, as long as we got Phantom Manor. Can't wait to see all those Christmas lights when it finally gets all the way dark. But in the meantime, we still have one more land to check out. Oh, I love Adventureland in Paris. The architecture, the mood, and especially the most bizarre thing of them all, the attractions. I'm gonna step gingerly around this camel dung here. Oh no! And into one of my favorites,
The Aladdin walkthrough attraction. It's got that magic formula, miniatures, and a classic Disney story. Look at that, Aladdin must be French. He's trying to fight him off with bread.
it would work on me. Celiac.
Ooh, the magic lamp. I like how they have the little monkey down there with the jewel that Abu touches. Ah, of course, you fool. Aladdin's Miki. Ooh, that's one fun selfie stick pic. Oh, yeah, I love it in here. Lots of dioramas, beautiful ladies, herniated Jafar. That Ali Ababa knows how to party.
Such a cool experience. I like the walkthrough attractions.
It's a good way to mix things up. Actually, that's what Adventureland does best here. Because after you're done checking out all the dioramas here in the Aladdin walkthrough, they've got all kinds of other attractions for you to see. Character photo ops like Baloo and Louie over there. The Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril roller coaster. Covering your thrill rides, of course. And then, of course, you can head across the water over the bridge to Adventure Isle, where not only can you climb your way up into the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse,
Which is very different than the Indiana Jones roller coaster, although no less terrifying.
you can climb across a suspension bridge, explore a shipwreck via a pontoon bridge, play on a rock,
Lay on a rock!
and if you're really feeling sassy, even head underneath the rock.
Dude, so many caves on Adventure Island.
Like this one, Dead Man's Maze. Wait a minute. This says to go out, but this says to go in, but this says to go out. Ooh, this is a maze.
Amazing!
So many different twists and turns and nooks and crannies.
And mothers and grannies.
Oh yeah, dude, this is sick.
A little confusing.
But sick. Dude, look at all the rich stuff. We could save the whole Goondocks with that. Dang,
This is rad.
it's like Tom Sawyer Island times a million.
Ali keeps jumping and getting scared, then it keeps making me get scared.
Too many bat sound effects, I guess. Oh, all right. Here's the sortie. Right next to Captain Hook's Jolly Roger, a pirate-themed playground, and of course, Skull Rock, which you can actually climb up into. You can come down here and see the mouth part where Tiger Lily gets tied up, or head upstairs and take a peek out them peepers, dude. Sweet.
Whew, where's Mr. Smee?
See what I mean about there being so many types of attractions?
I mean, you've got dioramas and roller coasters and tree houses.
and bridges and caves. And let's not forget, best of all, and probably our last attraction of the night, this Adventureland contains one heck of a boat ride. Dude, Paris Pirates is my favorite.
Paris Pirates, that's kind of hard to say. Paris Pirates picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Paris Pirate Pete played piano
with a peck of pickled peppers.
I love everything about it. I mean, even before you get on the actual ride itself, the queue, that's the line in America, it's got so much rad stuff to look at. Look at that, there's an Iron Maiden back there. How metal. Whoa, that's weird. I've never noticed that sign in the window up there before.
See, you spot something new every time.
All right, we gotta hurry up. We're running out of batteries.
Now we're running out of time because we may have to go back to Paris tonight.
If these crazy strikes and protests are gonna be as bad as some people think they might be, don't get me wrong, I'd rather stay in Disneyland Paris and do a little more here.
Especially since we got tear gassed in the city last time.
But it's really important not to get cut off from our main group in the city so we can still make it home. Wait a minute. Look at that. Even Jafar likes riding pirates. And you know, I really can't blame him. It's the best ride ever. Even when you're stuck in the back of the boat. This ride is bangarang. Oh, look. It's my friend the octopus. Love that guy.
That's my favorite French cast member.
All right, here we go. Time to get crazy.
The only pirates left with that weird projection.
All right, here we go. Oh, I love love that second story view right there. Oh, yes. So much piratey goodness. Oh, yeah. Check out the rifle shooting. Ah! And the swinging pirate is working. Sick. Nothing like a swinging pirate to get your night going. Oh, yeah. And the double-sided jail scene. Oh, and the drop! Oh, dude. Best part, the old school pirate captain. No Barbosa here, dude. Look at that. Oh, I love this ride. I just want to pillage and hijack so bad now. Oh, yes. Look at this. Old school pirates running around. But there's a little modern stuff. Jack Sparrow. And this is still super weird to see. Le Duel. Oh, God. Yeah, I forgot. There's another drop. Here we go. Oh, everything's exploding. Are you dead, Allie?
I'm okay.
Oh, whew, that's a relief. I think I might be a little dead, but only a little. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. Freaking Captain Barbosa. Yes. Dude, awesome.
C'est un bien beau trésor, en effet. N'est-il pas vrai, mon petit troubadour bleu?
Well, that looks like the end of our pirate journey. All that's left to do is say goodbye to these handsome fellas. Oh yeah, and the head honcho.
Écoutez-moi, vous autres. Cessez donc de secouer la barque et restez assis jusqu'à ce qu'on vous dise quand vous levez. Avast there. Stay seated in your boat, mateys, until you reach the dock.
Whew, I feel better now. If for some reason we have to head back to Paris tonight, I can still feel pretty darn good about today's visit, because we knocked out all our favorites. We got to ride the Paris version of Pirates of the Caribbean, crawled through the caves of Adventure Isle, took a beautiful stroll through the land of fantasy, discovered a steampunk and submersible future, and rode the new and improved Phantom Manor, which is probably the most important thing, top of the list. And all while soaking in the spirit of the holidays. Oh, wow! Look at this! Miki and Santa Claus are at the end of Main Street about to light up the Christmas tree. Oh, wow! Oh, they did it! It's Christmas!
That's wonderful.
It's even snowing now! Well, it was snowing for a second. Oh, wow. Okay, now I really feel Christmassy. That's just the effect Disneyland Paris has on a person. All right, gang, well, I think we've seen and done as much as is humanly possible in just one day. I feel fairly confident in saying we've done our duty. We can go home and sleep well. Joyeux Noel!
A bientôt.
If you're wondering why we didn't go through the arcades in this video, the covered walkways on either side of Main Street USA. That's right, Main Street USA is just beyond those shops here. Isn't that genius? The reason we didn't go in the arcades is because I'm fresh out of quarters. Huh? Come on, trust me. That's a funny joke, and you got it at a discount. You're welcome. Merry Christmas. Dude, there's so many extra paths and walkways at Disneyland Paris that even now, after all these years,
I find myself sometimes going, where the heck am I? I mean, how cool is that, huh? It's exciting. I'm lost. Ooh, and I'm cold. That's cold. Somebody send help. Hey, at least the music's good. Yeah. All right, we're headed up into the house. Oh. It stopped. Guess we're not heading into the house.
Please remain seated. We will proceed shortly.
Wait a minute. This phone keeps making noise. Indy? Indy? Whoa, why do they have these glove on a stick things here? Look at this, another one on the other side. Strange. Oh. Aliens.
Mesdames et messieurs, et vous les enfants, nous vous donnons rendez-vous dans 15 minutes pour découvrir notre spectacle Disney Illuminations. Merci. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
boys
it's
and
not.
girls,
It's the guy.
Disney
Who does the
Illuminations will
announcements.
begin in
For a
just
second,
15
I thought
minutes.
it was
Thank you.
Macron, and then there was going to be protest.
Sehr geehrte Damen und Herren, liebe Kinder, wir laden Sie herzlich zur Disney Illuminations Vorstellung.
We'll just wait here for them to be done announcing things. They really like to go through the languages there. Somebody has been working on their Rosetta Stone. And that somebody is Disneytown Paris. Oh, garçon. Ah, homme. Ah, mesdames et messieurs. Oh, sacre bleu. Escargot. Wagon. Quebec. Oh, thank goodness. Woo, it is so cold out here. The temperature has actually now dipped back below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which means it's freezing, 0 degrees Celsius. So cold. So this right here is nice. The only problem is, come here, look at this nice rosy thing. Like I said, the only problem is, it's not real. It's fake. So actually, my hands are just getting colder. But it feels warm. So, whatever feels good. Right?
It's a good thought.
Yeah.